Our existing traditional signage industry is where we have been in the industry for over 20 years. So we are quite happy with where we are, but at the same time, we have to look for the growth area where we can grow our business. And we don't just look for the, let's say, product itself, but we look for the market itself where it can be digitalized from analog to digital. So industrial area is where many people are still using the analog method, that we still have the potential of using the digital technology for them to turn into the digital solutions. That we can provide our knowledge and we can still utilize those know-how that we acquired into the industrial areas.
We're really trying to show the changes that we've brought forward within the company, the innovations. It's really just an explosion of innovation within the company. We are increasing the portfolio of what we do. With VersaWorks, the workflow is strong and gets stronger. The offerings we have for people to come up with solutions that make money for the whole chain are really there. I recommend people get in touch with our office, get in touch with your dealer, and really experience some of the solutions and some of the opportunities you have.
The VG series is one of the top sellers for Roland DG. So this is our DNA in the company, that we know what customers are looking for. That VG 1, 2, 3. So we have gained our strong, the market share using those 3 machines. But still, it is not perfect. We have gained lots of feedback. We have gained lots of good and negative feedback from VG 1, 2, 3 customers, that how can we make it better? We always ask that question to ourselves to develop the VG4. So I would say more or less all the knowledge from the solvent technology, print and cut technology is inside of the VG4. So I'm very happy and excited about it.
There are different competitive pressures in different markets. All of our markets, UK, Ireland, Scandinavia, Eastern Europe, France, Germany, have really different dynamics in the way they work. That's something that's always been there, and it's not been traded away by pan-European global trend. There is competition coming from other countries. So yes, there's a Chinese competition, but the reality is there's always been competition from other players from different countries. It is a vibrant, developing space, and there is growth in the market. If you're not experiencing growth, you need to listen to the market more clearly to say, hey, there's an opportunity here, there's an opportunity here.
Roland DG is known for selling the hardware and the technology itself. Yes, that is true. But at the same time, if we think about our future growth of a company and what kind of value we can deliver to the customers, we don't only look at the hardware. It is including the ink, it is looking at the software, solutions, and how to, minimize the workflow for the customers. So we give those information, we give those educations on top of the great solutions, hardware that we have. So this kind of the new, the value that we are providing, we wanted to give the new branding image to the market with the sustainable and also the consistent image that we have as a company. So that's when we came up with the Make Your Mark new name and also a new design that we have prepared. So I hope that we can keep on showing who we are and what we are, good at, so that we can provide or deliver more value to the end users.
What we found is when we were doing a brand analysis, which is a grand way of saying we sat around and said, does the brand tell the story of who we are? It doesn't tell really the story of who we are. Rebranding is about capturing the core of what we do. So people don't see the rebranding, they don't see the imagery, they just go, that makes sense for us. Really the core piece for us is we're listening to customers, we're understanding what's going on. The representation of people, the representation of the vibrancy of the rebranding leads into really how we listen to customers, we take technology. There is a passion in the company, as you find in most companies in our industries, about the quality of the output, the quality of the outcome, but it's about its relationship and its connectivity to the people, the human beings who don't even perceive that they've seen sign or they've experienced wallpaper or many of the other pieces. So the branding is about showing the vibrancy, showing the innovation, showing a connection to people. What we create through technology is an emotional connection with people. And it's amazing, and it's great to be at Roland DG, where we've really got back into our zone.